Okay, good evening, everybody. My name is Ronem, and I will guide you tonight with a presentation about building it strong. How we build your business strong, how you focus on the different aspects of the business, and what do you have to focus on to building it sustainable and for future and teaching it to your downline as well. So my name's Ronem. I am, for those who don't know me, I'm a world team member currently in Herbalife Nutrition, and I've been using the products for 26 years. I'm 26 years old, so I'm a second generation Herbalifer. I joined, or I was signed up in my early days, but I never did the business. But I decided last year in October to do the business full time. I was an HR consultant before, and I was really unhappy in my situation there. But prior to that, I was weighing 92 kgs and very unhappy with my lifestyle. I worked for Standard Bank at the time and gained a lot of weight while I was started working. Very bad habits, eating all sorts of junk food, stopped exercising, all that type of stuff. And I got back to I got into a new job, HR consultant, and I just needed to refocus. And I started at the boot camp and gradually got my results. And I'm currently at the weight of 82 kgs, so I lost in total 10 kgs, which I'm very grateful for. And I really am excited for tonight's call, sharing my story. And building it strong. And please, if there's anybody that wants to ask a question in during the course of the call, or want to leave a comment, it's everybody. I don't know everything. We learn from each other. If there's any tips, any guidelines that you might maybe have that you've learned in your business, I would love for you to also share. But let me get into it and share to you guys. So building your house, right? And the first thing that you need to do when building your house, what is the first thing that you need to do? You need to ensure that your foundation is right, okay? You need to ensure, are you using the products? And if you're currently in the business and you realize, oh my word, okay, so the business is a little bit slow, I'm not getting clients, I'm not doing this, or I'm struggling to, sorry, just need to mute the person. Okay, sorry. So I just want to quickly go back. So personal consumption is so crucial to ensure that you get the response from the marketplace. Are you currently overweight? Can you get a new product result? And what new product are you going to use to get a new product result, right? Because let's for instance say I've lost 10 kgs now, okay? That's already a great product result, but I need to now focus to get a new product result, okay? I am actually currently trying the Rebuild Strength for recovery, to ensure that I'm building muscle, okay? So, and each of us can get a new product result. You can use some of the skin range, you can use some of the hair care, you can use some of the Thermocomplete, targeted nutrition, talk to your sponsor, talk to your sidelines. What new product can you use sorry, I don't know who's drawing here. What new product can you use to get a new product result, right? Okay, so this is your foundation of your business, okay? And so your daily method of operation is one of your first rooms in your house, right? These are your action plans. These are your daily activities that you're going to do. Are you running online challenges, 21-day, 30-day challenges, 6 weeks, whatever works for you, right? You do fitness events, social media in the sense of sending direct messages, having conversations with new people, complimenting them on their profiles on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, all that types of stuff that you can use to generate new leads, new distributors, new preferred members, new clients, and also just by that, sharing also your results, because obviously the foundation of your house is having a solid product result. Okay. Also, business showcases. If you're not using these WhatsApp presentations that we have, online HRMs that we have to your advantage, you actually putting yourself, or you're actually doing yourself in, because they are there for you to build your business. You know, everybody, that's my weekly goal, is that I work the events. I have a goal on how many people I want to have in the next event, and you don't need to do everybody. Okay, you can use some of them. You can use the Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We have one every day. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Are you fine? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Let me just check here. Okay, no, that's fine. All right. So I hope that is something that you guys can take in account of. What is my daily action, and also customer referrals. So if you're working with your, I'll touch on that when I get to the next room. So this will lead to new customers and new members, right? And you need to ensure that you give that customers the best service possible. Okay, you need to ensure that whatever service you're giving them is that they will then lead to reorder, you know. And also you want to aim, because obviously you've been taught that you need to try and get 5 to 7 new customers each month, because of the fact that some days, all of us have experienced it, right? One month a customer orders, the other month a customer doesn't order. You know, I've got a client who lost 10 kgs. He's not ordering anymore, and it's not that he didn't love the products. It's just these circumstances changed, and he's also a preferred customer. So it's not that my service wasn't correct. It was just like his circumstances changed, and that's why we need to continually add more new customers per month to ensure that we have a good flow of retail, and our personal volume is still up. Okay. And the next block is your existing clients. What are you going to do with your existing clients? Okay. You are going to ask them to maybe suggest, or you'll suggest another product that they maybe can use. And that's where the customer referrals comes in. Like, maybe ask one of your customers, current customers, for any referrals. I know there's a lot of people that don't do it. And I'm also guilty of that, you know. And also, as I mentioned, great service, take good care of them. And also, so we all have existing clients or existing preferred members that's not ordering currently, or who's ordered a long way back. Maybe one of the ways that you can maybe reactivate that relationship again is just to ask them how they're doing, how's the lockdown been treating them, you know, rather, and not at all with regards to the products. Ask them how they are, and maybe then you could say, and if they ask you how you're doing, you say, I'm so excited because I am busy getting a new product result, you know. So I'm working on a new product result. And if there's any old customers or existing clients that hasn't been ordering, you know, I'd share to them, you know, I'm so excited because I'm busy with a new product result and I'm feeling amazing and I'm just positive. And maybe that they get the energy from you that they want to be, actually, you know what, I'm going to order this month again. Okay. Maybe use that approach on getting that previous clients to order maybe again. Okay. And then obviously with your existing clients, some of them have been using the products maybe for a while now. And if they start getting great results, you can obviously offer them the business opportunity. How many people now currently are working from home, or their salaries are off, or they're not earning a salary at the moment, they've been retrenched or whatever the case may be, and you can offer the business opportunity to them. And this you can sponsor, and this is where you do the sponsoring of new distributors, right? You do your own, and as I'm going to touch on this again, maybe later in the presentation. So all of us, all of our teams, new supervisors, will do their own new member trainings. Reason for this is to build relationships with your new members. Okay, we've realized that the getting started course that we do on Mondays, we don't have enough new members coming attending those presentations. So we said that each supervisor or upline supervisor needs to host their own getting started or their own trainings for their own new members. We've shared the slides to all the leaders, so you can just get in touch with your upline and find out how and when does those calls happen. And this is also a result of, we want to build relationships with everybody, and find out what is their why. Find out why they want to do the business and maybe align their goals with your own, or help them reach their goals, and that would also inevitably help your goals. Okay. HN Grow, I want to touch on this because I've been working with this for the last few weeks. This is such a powerful tool for someone who's getting started. You know, all the basics are there, all the marketing plan, the nutrition, the products, everything is there for us in our hands. You just download the app and you do the trainings. You know, Herbalife Nutrition made it so simple for us to get all the basics and to learn everything that you need to know to get started. What is volume points, how to get to the 35%, and there's also cool quizzes afterwards to check, have you gone through the content, you know, not just by clicking through. And very important is get into the next meeting. If they sign up and they want to do the business, get into the first meeting, you know, or first live meeting, I would suggest. Get them into the next online HOM, which is on Thursday, or the next online BBS, which is on Saturday or Sunday. And this will enable those guys to see the bigger picture, to see something for themselves, to relate to someone else's testimonial that they can maybe not relate to you. You know, this is why meetings are so important, because this also builds confidence, you know. And then last, I think for the ceiling of the house, you know, the ceiling is there to cover all the negative thoughts, negative people, a negative environment, the economy, all the excuses that comes on our path. All the things that tell you, no, I can't do the business. No, I won't be able to do this. You know, personal development and events are so crucial to keep your head straight and on the focused on what your goals are. You know, personal development, you can do 5 to 10 minutes each morning. You know, tell yourself, I am great. This week is going to be amazing. I am going to reach my goals. I am going to get new customers. I am the best leader. I am the best mentor. I am the best coach. And do it for 5 to 10 minutes of whatever or whatever personal development you do that works for you, and work it and be consistent with that. And then events, I can't stress this enough. Events helps me to, you know, I remember when the live events were still on, sometimes I was down and I said, oh, I don't want to, I'm not feeling it, you know, I'm not in it, or I'm negative, or customer said no, or customer didn't order, or the member's not, whatever the case may be, or something frustrating happened. You know, there's nothing better than an event to fire you up again, to get you back on track, to get you positive, you know. So that's why events is so important, because staying around the fire gives you confidence. Hearing other people's testimonials gives you confidence, gives you actually ammo to maybe, let's even say someone in front of you says that they are in a specific industry and now all of a sudden you know someone who's in the similar industry. So, for example, I'm an HR consultant. You have someone that you know that's an HR consultant, and then you say, "Oh my word, but I know this guy. His name's Ruan. He lost to 10
Dit is
kgs."
iemand in otaku.
Sorry, I just want to mute this person. Okay. All right. So, that's the type of stuff. That's why events are so important. Okay. And then also, I'm also going to touch on why these rooms also will contribute to your volume points. Okay. So if I can touch on the bottom room, right? I'm going to quickly annotate. I'm going to add text. So let's for instance say you use 200 volume points, okay, in your bottom room, okay, or maybe not even 200. Let's make it even 100 points, okay. Sorry, I just want to. Okay, I'm going to go over it. 100 points. I'm going to undo this now. Okay, so let's say you do 100 points on your own personal consumption, okay? And let's then say with your daily activity, and also your new clients, right? This could also be your circle of influence, that not only your friends and family and people you know, but who's in your second circle of influence? Who's your friend's friend? Who's your cousin's friend? That's also part of customer referrals. That's also part of asking them for helping you. And let's, for example, say another 150 points there. Okay. And as you can see now, you're already halfway with your volume points. You're already at 250 volume points to your 500 volume points. Okay. And let's say then your existing clients, and so let's say they order 150, or you upgrade them, you run I don't know, maybe a promotion or whatever you do, or whatever your upline or your sponsor or your friend maybe suggests, then that could be another way of reaching your 500 volume points. There you're already at 400 points, okay? And I'm just showing you a little bit of how easy it is to actually get to your 500 volume points. To those guys that's on the call tonight, who's actually a new member. And if I can then I'm going to also show it on the another slide as well. So I'm just going to delete all this. But this is just to show you why these rooms are so important, because then you can allocate a certain amount of volume points that you want to maybe achieve in that block. Okay, this is also part of setting some goals for yourself. And let's go a little bit deeper, or a little bit broader now, and say, okay, so now I've built my house, I've built it strong, and you've got a customer who also is busy building their houses, and they are doing it also the deal. And now, how many or what PIN do you want? Okay, so how many houses do you need to build to get to your PIN, right? How many, and also the thing is that if you are working towards a PIN, you need to know what you have to do to get to that PIN. You need to know what's the qualification requirements, because otherwise we are all working, or you actually working towards something that you're actually just doing your daily stuff, and you're like, oh my word, today is not working, but it's actually you're working towards a long-term goal. Like Jim Rohn says, success is small disciplines done over a long period of time, right? And so how many houses do you need to build to maybe reach your active world team, to maybe reach your get team level? Because the ultimate goal is these houses should represent active supervisors doing 2,500 volume points per month. Okay, but I'm just leaving this for you guys to think about, because and also reflect maybe on where you currently at. What is your current supervisors doing? What is your current members doing? And what rooms are not maybe on point? Where can you improve? Okay. And maybe something, if you would like to help yourself, so this is maybe something that I would now do to take the next step, you know. So write down what would you like to achieve this month and break it down into weeks and even days. Okay, so let's say you are a new member on this call tonight and you want to do 500 volume points. Okay, if you haven't done this yet, right, I urge you to maybe sit down, maybe after this call, and draw or sit with your sponsor. You know, a big thing that I've learned is that loads of people struggle to do goal setting. They maybe don't know how to put time frames on. They don't know how to do the volume points. They don't know. They can't. They don't maybe. And also important, like personal, like health goals is also very important because we need to build the foundation of our houses correctly, right? And write it down. You need to write it down to not only say it out loud, or but that also helps your brain, okay, to give you the belief system like, I am going to do the 500 volume points. You know, that just affirms that you trust and you believe and you're going to work to get that goal. Don't only say I want to do 5,000 volume points, but you're not writing it down, or you're not figuring out how am I going to do that. You know, so that's maybe something that you guys can think about. How does your house look currently? Okay. And also, if you're brand new on the school, or if you are currently on the school and you realize, oh my word, my house is not at all in order, you know, that's a great thing, because now you know that where do you need to start. Maybe you need to get a new product result. Maybe you can work on your daily method of operations. Is the activity you're doing on a daily basis, DMOs, are they currently in line with what you want to achieve for getting new customers? Is your downline doing exactly, are they doing the same daily method of operations that you're doing to create new customers, which leads to to preferred customers, which leads to distributors, right? And so this is something that you can. And also, if you're doing well in the business, but maybe you realize, okay, cool, I think I can work more on my existing customers, to maybe show them the bigger picture, show them how to get a more discount, you know, all those types of stuff, because the house makes you is a visual picture of what are you where is your business currently at. Okay, so maybe even for yourself, draw out your house. Say, where does your volume points come from in your monthly production? And where do you need to work on? Maybe even your personal development, maybe your house, maybe your cover, your confidence isn't at par. You know, maybe that top half is also something that you need to work on, because obviously all the negativity, the, how does I say, they will come and rain on your parade, all the stuff that happens, you know, and that roof is the thing that's gonna also keep you motivated and confident in the business. All right. And are you attending events? Are you staying around? As I just said, are you the roof is part of events? Are you attending them? Are you staying around the fire? Are you getting new testimonials? You know, what events are you working, or what? Because the thing is that you need to ensure that if you have some issues, like we all have issues with load shedding, connectivity, whatever the case may be, but find out where's the recording. We always share the recording, and then make an effort to watch it, because I know we do the recordings, but I'm not sure. Is there? But I'm just talking. I'm not saying what you have to do, but it's something that you could do or suggest to your team. You know, and I hope that could help, and it really helps to attend these events. Okay. And do you know what's happening in the week? Do you know that there's okay, so I'm going to touch on what Mondays are going to happen now. But do you know what's happening on Tuesdays with the WhatsApp presentations, Wednesdays, and then Thursdays online HLM, Fridays another HLM. Okay, do you know that those events are happening? Okay, if you don't know it, you can just. Sorry, I just need to. Sorry guys, I need to mute someone here. Okay, I got it. Someone's watching carte blanche. This is negative. Okay, I muted him. Right. Okay, and so yeah, get clear on what's happening in the week, because another thing with goal setting is that you'll set your goals around what's happening in the week. How many people you're going to have at the next online HM? How many people are you going to have at the South African BBS? Those are stuff that's going to help you to do some goal setting. All right, so I wanted to show you how do you do 500 volume points. I'm going to use an example of one of my downline currently. So she actually started on the products. She didn't want to do the business. She didn't even know she's going to do the business. Okay, so what she did was, I'm just going to draw out some of her current customers actually, so that you guys can see. Sorry, I don't know if it's first move. Sorry, K40S, please don't unmute yourself. Okay, sorry. So I'm just drawing out what happened to her. So she started with a challenge last month. And what happened? Sorry, I'm just going to remove this person. So what happened was she started on using her own products. Okay, so she bought 190 products. Okay, and she first started with, this was her challenge. Okay, and she started using the products, gradually getting into it. And okay, just bear in mind she was also a preferred customer. Okay, and she just shared her story. She just shared on Facebook her before and after, and all of a sudden everybody wants to know what she's on. Okay, so and now she has 3 people that is also purchasing the same program that she is using. Okay, so what does this explain to you guys? Okay, she is selling what she's using. Okay, and that's her 500 even PPV, and that was on the 8th of the month. I just showed her a way of how to get her products, and she attended a meeting as well. And now all of a sudden, now she's in the business, and she's excited because, you know, creating that excitement of, you know, how easy it is actually getting a product result and showing to others on their social media feed. Maybe, boom, there you get a new customer, and and it sounds so simple, you know, but what did she do first? She got the product result first. And this is so important to show your downline and your team as well, that it's so important to get that product result to get that 500 volume points. Okay, I hope this makes sense. Please, if there's anybody who has questions, please interrupt me or write it down, and we can answer or help each other maybe later to answer those questions. Okay. So then I'm going to go to the next slide. Okay, so Mondays has changed. Monday calls, we usually did the getting started calls, but we've changed it up. So in our month, our Monday calls will be our first week, or our first Monday of the month would be recognition, promotions, and setting up your month. Number 2 is business skills. Number 3 is new supervisor call, and also all the supervisors that's qualified in this current time in the lockdown, they all have the chance to now attend the new supervisor call, where they will get nuggets and how to show their teams how to go to the supervisor level. And then number 4 is the new members welcome call. Okay. So I hope you guys have taken a screenshot of this, because this is what's going to happen now from now on Monday evenings at 7. And then there's still time to qualify for the 500 PPV members and supervisors call. Okay. And this is happening on this Saturday, the 15th of August. Are you already qualified? And I'm going to answer all the questions now in the comments block. Thank you so much. And I just want to check here quickly. This is for all the new senior consultants with qualifiers for July. And then also in August, you can also qualify still for this. Okay, so who is going to this? This is a special training from the top producer from last month. And so yeah, we're very excited about this call. Laverne, she's a very good friend of mine. And then the next one is an online Herbalife opportunity presentation. This is actually a newly qualified Get to 5. She just qualified in July as well. So this is going to be a very exciting call. Also, she's based in Oudtshoorn, if I'm not mistaken. And this would also be on Thursday. So what's your question? How many people are you going to have there? And then the last one is the LDW, which is happening on Thursday the 13th. And you still can qualify. Where are you currently at? How many volume points do you need? And yeah, so are you qualifying for the dinner? And these are all the details. We've shared this. Take a screenshot of this to get all the details of how the calls will work, the Friday's agenda, Saturday's agenda, and also Sunday as well. Okay, so this is my end of the training tonight. I'm going to stop the share. I'm going to check at some of the questions that we have. So I got a question here from how to win people over into your joining the business. They keep on saying next month. Do I keep pushing or okay? So I'm gonna give you an example of mine. So one of the things that I do, the girl, she always says next month, next month, next month. So I have a sort of a group of people that is in my, how do you call it, like my follow-up group, or like just invite them to the next WhatsApp presentation, next event. You know, sometimes you don't want to win people over. That's the key. You know, you want to attract them. You want to show them the possibility instead of trying to win them. Because otherwise, because signing them up doesn't build the business, you know, signing them up and making them build the business is, you know, or doing some activity. But everything is leads with the product. Okay. Is your current product result on point? You know, just check where are you currently at in your own house. Is your current result, your product result, attracting new customers, or can you get a new customer result? So yeah, I think that's maybe, I hope that answers your question. So you can just maybe share or ask if that doesn't answer your question. Is there anything else that someone has answer to? Okay, I only have hands clapping. I love that. Lamla. Okay, cool. I'm happy that I helped you. I think Lamla raised her hand. Do you want to ask something? Okay, she lowered. I don't know. Anyways, it doesn't matter. Okay, guys. And I hope you guys had a wonderful long weekend. Please, there's like any questions that you might have, I'd love to help and share with you guys that I maybe can help with. If there's anybody else that wants to maybe like leave a comment or ask something or add something to the presentation that we just had, that could also be very helpful or valuable. Anybody that wants to, I'll give some, or I'd give like 1 second and then all good. Okay. Cool, guys. Thank you so much for this.